So, I don't know about you, but a lot of people eat the same old breakfast every day, which is like okay, but maybe you get bored. I get bored. Sometimes I eat things like cold pizza or whatever for breakfast. But I have someone who's actually an expert at variety, making your breakfast really fun and really healthy. So Rita Carey Rubin, she's a dietitian and educator about diabetes and also the host of Yavapai Regional Medical Center's Your Healthy Kitchen. And we are now in our healthy kitchen, Rita.
It is, and we've got some wonderful stuff here for breakfast.
So variety, how do we get some variety in the same old thing?
Yeah, you know, yeah, we do. We tend to eat. We're all creatures of habit, myself included.
Yeah.
You know, and especially around meals, you know, I think we always tend to go to we gravitate to the same things. And,
yeah, like I don't know, eggs, toast, bacon, you know, whatever.
And I think I read recently that Americans eat the same. They develop their meals around the same 8 or 9 ingredients.
Oh.
Yes.
So that's why it's boring.
Yeah, yeah. We eat the same things. We eat and corn and oats and potatoes, lettuce and tomatoes and beef and chicken and cheese.
So what do you have? You have like other varieties here? I mean, what else is there, Rita?
Oh my gosh, there's so much. And you know, and you know, having habits around meals I think can be really helpful, because habits make life easier.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what you're going to do.
We know what we're going to do. We know where to shop in the grocery store. We know what to put on our list, and we know how to prepare it at home. I mean, I do that. I have lots of meals where I just know how to do it. And
so it's okay,
of course,
you know, to eat the same old thing, but are there advantages to finding other food things that are more unusual for us maybe to be using?
I think, yeah, if we just eat the same foods, we have a risk of actually being a little nutrient deficient, because we don't have enough variety.
Oh, okay.
And some people even develop some food intolerances and allergies by eating the same things day after day after day.
Oh,
and plus it just can get kind of boring.
I know, I can't eat the same thing a couple of days in a row. It just kills me. So.
Yeah, so shake it up.
Boring,
you know.
boring. Okay, so how do we shake it up?
Yes,
Where do we start,
and,
Rita?
breakfast is a perfect meal, I think, to try to add some variety, because I think we all eat the same stuff probably every day.
Yeah.
You know, we all reach for the box of cereal or the oatmeal or the
I'm in a rut.
chai
tea from
chai tea. Well, there you go.
Costco.
Yeah. Okay. So and that's kind of nice. You know, it's early in the morning. You don't want to have to think about what to make for breakfast. But there are some really there's some nice different grains that you can make some hot cereals from to start with. So not just going for the same old oatmeal or cream of wheat. And I have some of them here. They're my favorites. They're all gluten-free. And so there's quinoa and amaranth and buckwheat. So again, all gluten-free. They're not true grains. They're what are called pseudo grains.
So these would be gluten-free?
They're all gluten-free.
Wow, phenomenal.
Yep, higher in protein and fiber than other grains. Lots of important nutrients like calcium and magnesium and iron even.
Oh.
And they all make terrific hot cereals.
They do quinoa. Really, this red quinoa is almost, I mean, it reminds me of like the cracked wheat, I think it is, or something. I mean, it has some of a familiarity,
you know,
but it's different still.
You're right, and it has a little bit of that crunch, doesn't it, when you cook it?
The texture and crunch for it. Okay, those are great.
And yeah, quinoa can come in lots of colors. So this is a blend of red and black and white, and they're all very similar.
Oh, colorful. So they're going to taste pretty much the same.
Pretty much.
But
yep.
And still easy to fix.
Easy to fix.
Just boil them up, 1 to 2 or something, right?
Yeah, so very simple. So I do 1 part quinoa to 2 parts water. And you get your water boiling. So there's a couple of cups of water there. And then, so a couple cups of water, a cup of quinoa. And the one thing I do with the quinoa is I like to rinse it real well. With a little bit of water under in the kitchen sink, because the quinoa has a little bitterness to it. There's a natural chemical that's on the outside of the grain
that washes it off.
Washes it off and takes that little bit of a bitter edge. So throw that in there. And so this is a variation of a recipe that Jan Gotland.
Our very own Jan Gotland from ACTV. Thank you, Jan.
Yes, thank you, Jan. And so I've, you know, you can really tweak this in so many ways. So, so you can cook the quinoa with some spices to give it some flavor. So,
Okay.
a really nice one to cook with is star anise.
Oh, it smells so
Doesn't
delicious.
that smell?
It's kind of like licorice, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yep.
Oh, yes.
Kind of
Smells like licorice.
Licorice with a little bit of citrus kind of thing.
I put this in
Throw
here?
right in there.
Ta-da. Okay.
You can throw in some cinnamon sticks. Jan said one thing she cooks with also is vanilla bean.
Oh,
So you can throw
love
a
it.
whole vanilla bean in there.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Other things you can throw in there, cardamom. This is Chinese 5-spice. Nutmeg. So any of those kind of sweet spices that you would normally
Okay.
put with oatmeal, you can put with the quinoa. And you just let this guy simmer. Bring it to a boil, cover it, and let it simmer about 20 minutes.
All right. And then it's
And
ready.
then
You
it's
just
ready.
pull out your cinnamon sticks and anise, and you're off to go.
That's right. Yeah, you can't eat those guys.
Ooh,
They're a little
that looks
crunchy.
good. What is that?
So that's the quinoa, and
Underneath. Okay.
I love to pile it with all the good stuff. So blueberries, one of my favorite fruits.
Fabulous.
Some walnuts, and this is Jan's idea too. You take a little bit of cocoa and top the quinoa with a little
Obviously
bit
a
of
chocolate lover here.
cocoa as
Oh,
well.
put a little cocoa on top.
And
okay.
you know, super powered. I mean, these are superfoods here. You know,
Right.
super concentrated with phytonutrients and.
Nice. So 30 seconds left. What do you put? Almond milk on it? Or
You
you
could.
change it up a little bit
You
with
could
different
top it.
flavors
Mhm.
too?
If you wanted
Okay.
to add some milk, you could put regular milk, of course. I like to use the plant-based milk, so there's
Okay.
almond milk. This is a really yummy almond coconut creamer.
Wow, fabulous.
Gives it a little bit more body.
Delicious. Well, I tell you, this is really helpful to give us some great ideas. Now, people can find information for this Yavapai Regional Medical Center Healthy Kitchen stuff where?
Yeah, so if you go to yrmchealthconnect.org and just scroll down and click on your Healthy Kitchen, there's a recipe for the breakfast quinoa.
Yes.
And you can also follow us at YRMC's Your Healthy Kitchen on Facebook.
Fabulous. Delicious stuff always. Great ideas. Rita, Carey, Rubin, thanks so much for joining
Sure.
us.
My pleasure.
Wow.
Always.
Yes. Your Healthy Kitchen, Yavapai Regional Medical Center. We love it. Okay, don't go away. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on Sandy and Friends.